A regular service checkup once a year for your heating and air conditioning system is a really good idea, and changing or cleaning your filter every 1 to 3 months based on the manufacturer is another really good idea. But another way to maintain your HVAC system is to have the inside of your air ducts cleaned out. Rick Brower with Brower Brothers, which is a Steamatic company, well, he does just that. And Rick, I would hate for you to see the inside of my air ducts, but tell me the process that we have to go through, or that you have to go through, to clean out these air ducts.
Well, basically what we have to do is our technician has to bring in a negative air machine, and we hook it up to the main trunk line in the system. And what that machine does is it controls where the dirt goes. We want it to go into that machine. We don't want it to come out anywhere else in the house. And then basically, once we put that under a negative pressure, we're putting equipment that will knock the dirt off the walls and blow it to that machine. So we have different tools for that. We have whips and we have air compressed tools that actually whip it off and blow it forward.
How often should a homeowner have their ducts cleaned?
I tell people to check it every 3 years, 5 years at the most. Normally that's a good time frame.
How much will this whole process cost me?
Normally, I tell people between $3,000 and $1,000. It just depends on how big the house is. But a normal, average-size house can be about $300 to $500.
Okay, and this particular house that we're in has forced air as well as a boiler. So we're going to check out the crew from Amber Heating and Air Conditioning while they look at the boiler. Okay, and now we're here with Kurt. He's the service manager for Amber, and obviously we're looking at the boiler. And Kurt, tell us this particular boiler. Is this a good one?
This is a very good one. Relatively new, very high efficient, and probably problem-free if it's well maintained. A couple items the homeowner can look at. We have a condensate trap down here that should always have water flowing through it. If it's not, it'll plug up, and there are safeties that'll shut the unit off. Up top you have the relief valve, which you'll find on any boiler. If you see water coming out of that, usually a problem.
Right, that's not a good sign.
Right, time to call somebody and get that checked. Right. Another item a homeowner can check is the pressure on the boiler.
Right.
If the boiler's cold, you should see about 12 pounds of pressure. While it's running, can be 20, 25 pounds. Anything above that, once it hits 30 pounds, you're going to trip that relief valve. Again, you have a problem.
And now in this particular home, how do we know if something's wrong with the radiator?
Yeah, this one has in-floor heating, so you can't actually see a problem, but you'll hear it. Usually you'll have air in the system if there's a problem, and you'll get a lot of gurgling effect, and sometimes even lose heat completely in those areas.
And again, call a professional if you're unsure.
Exactly.
So that gives us a better understanding of the boiler. Kurt, thank you so much. And one more tip for maintaining your HVAC system. If you want to have it serviced, you might want to call in the off-season. That way you won't have to wait around for a house call, and the system isn't broken when you need it.